Welcome back, everyone. Quick update, and I've got the someone coming. I'm going to try and help them out with their carbs. This I strapped this down last night. Someone else suggested it on YouTube. Absolutely spot on. That's the right thing to do. All it does is help the pistons in the caliper come out and join in. It gives them overnight to push themselves out and join in with the others. There's 8 pistons in there. If they were all sparkling and spotless, they would all pop out in their own time. So where were we? Front brake.
Yeah, well, to be honest,
Strapped down overnight and is fully engaging again. What we're doing today is we've got these carbs that come from online, Facebook, and we're going to have a look. They haven't been opened in a while. We're going to see exactly what's going on. I'm expecting there to be red crud in there, but sometimes they're spotlessly clean and it's not they're not gummed up at all. So I'll break these open. I'm going to do bits and pieces of filming. I'm not going to film the whole thing just because I don't want people to be uncomfortable, but I'll show you exactly what's going on bit by bit. So here we go. We've got the float bowls off. We've got that one there and that one there. They're pretty gummed up. All of this gum will just keep going back through the system and keep clogging it. It will never run at its best. And if this gum's in the float bowl, then all of the chambers and channels will also have gum in them, and it will never be running to its optimum performance. So we'll give these bowls a clean, we'll get the jets out, we'll start cleaning through the carbs. It shouldn't take too long at all, and then they should be running in their absolute best. The air fuel screws here, I'm going to count them, screw them all the way back in, count how many screws they are to make sure they're the same. Looking at them, I don't think they will be the same. And then we'll either go back to where they were now, or we'll go back to stock, whatever it says online. Normally it'd be 2.5 screws out. So we'll do that towards the end. I know everyone in here, they'll just say, here's the difference, this one's been cleaned quite thoroughly, this one still needs a bit more cleaning. And we've done the main jets and the idle jets in here. The idle jets were fully blocked, so it should automatically run better, but we need to get rid of this crud so it doesn't keep going back through the system. So carbs are cleaned, carbs are back on, we've hooked the battery up, we're putting some fuel in, we're going to try first fire up. There you go.
Yeah.
Hopefully more goes.
Just keep on.
That'll do, let's make sure it soaks down, bubbles down. There's not too much leakage there, is there?
I think so.
Let's go full choke.
Full choke?
Yeah. Oh, you ain't got the throttle connected. Where are we then? Where's the... Where would it connect? Or the idle, we lift the idle to touch. Wherever that is.
It's in there. We've done this with the carburetor as well.
Yeah, let's have a look, can we get it? Is that the throttle? Yeah, there you go. Have a look, go on.
Is that full throttle?
Yeah, but it's still got, but we've got full, no, because we've got full choke on and no airbox because we need some restriction.
Oh, right.
But that sounded good
Yeah.
for something that has no airbox on and still isn't warm. Can we use this system with the airbox, or is it in the way?
No, the airbox can go.
You reckon?
Yeah, it's a bit of a job to get it in.
Then you'll have an idea whether...
Did you know that way?
Yeah, that's it.
That goes that way. That's at the top, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right.
And that goes
all the way under.
I'm not sure, I think that goes out here somewhere.
Yeah.
We just put it out here and it's all good.
This was an absolute nightmare getting in, wasn't it?
You've got these screws here. You've got to take them out.
No, this was it.
Do you know what I'm thinking? While we're here, it may just be easier to do what we were going to do anyway.
What-
Let's run that through one system now so that you can bolt it on. Because you're right, messing around with all that is a right pain, isn't it?
Yeah,
Alright, I'll have a look at this.
Yeah.
I'll make one of these flow
yeah.
and then we can just hook up.
Okay, cool.
Cool?
Yeah.
We'll just bypass the reserve.
Yeah.
Should we try and get...
Well, we'll get the earbox, but we're going to take this bottle off.
grips?
You'd be better off, Lou, with just one tap.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That you can just turn on and off. It's amazing, and then click one.
So, don't worry, it's only him. So I've got two here, haven't I? Where does that one go there?
See, we had these off, didn't we? I don't know if it'd be better to take them back off again. And just hook them.
This is the clutch, isn't it?
Right, so it's that tap.
That's the choke.
Clutch. Oh, this is the choke.
So that was running without choke then? Choke's not attached.
Oh, the choke's not connected.
Ah.
Well,
So
that
that's even better.
even better. Yeah, I mean,
And that fired, didn't it?
Yeah.
That was running.
and it would have taken a while to warm up.
That wouldn't have run without choke before, I don't think.
All right, well, we might as well hook all that up properly.
Yeah.
How about we take these carburetors back off and I'll hook these cables up?
Yeah, yeah, they popped on and off quite easily.
Yeah, it's
I have nipped them up, so you got to just undo.
just undo them, we'll take them off and we can get
Yeah.
them back.
You might even want to hook the airbox as well. Oh, I don't know actually.
It's really hard.
really
We
hard.
struggle to get it out.
It's always. They came in and out fine. It's the airbox part that'll be a bit.
God, we really had a fight with it. It's just getting it out.
Yeah.
So then, I think just done there.
Right, so.
So you definitely do it how like they said away, wouldn't you? Instead of surely this just more to go wrong.
I definitely go to one tap, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what we've done now.
Yeah. Through there. Yeah. Is that it? What, can we do the choke one as well, please?
Just,
Don't seem to be going far.
we didn't do that.
No. You Sure that don't twist more or something? Because I'm only getting a quarter of the throttle, you know?
Yeah, that's it.
No, that's it. That's better. What have you done now?
Yeah, but it won't. That's the bolt, isn't it? And you can't get the bolt.
So what is?
This up here.
You on?
Not sure. It's very close, or it's on. Don't know what. Yeah. Right, if I hold that, if someone nips that up.
Right.
Yep. We'll know if it seals or not. We'll spray some fluid down there after.
Oh, what?
Any flammable adhesive.
Fun.
Yeah, like quick start or hang on, did we come off there? It is on. That I think that one's alright. Let's leave that one.
When you put this on, maybe find a push.
It's too far back.
Yeah.
Alright. We loosen up that one.
Loosen.
Yeah.
Fully?
Yeah, because you're popping the rubber off, squeezing behind the actual.
We need a bit of levering from both sides, don't we? Let's get it all the way seated.
Take this off?
That'll do. Let me just try and get this side.
Your one on built.
No,
Yeah, let me have a little play with this side. And this side's worse because of the wires, isn't it? Not far off. There you go. That one's right on. Right, hang on. This one's. Right, hang on. Let's nip this one up.
Screwdriver here.
Are we? Yeah, yeah, that's. Oh no, hang on, we fold in there where you go. If you push that down, we should. There you go, that's slipped on, isn't it? Yeah, that one's on.
Is it?
Yeah. There you go. Let's nip this one up here. Oh, hang on, let me go more across. Right, if we nip this one up here, someone.
Screwdriver here.
This side's alright.
No, I did. Look.
It's my finger, isn't it? Oh. That's alright, that's fine actually. Carry on for now.
Yeah.
Just because we need it a bit higher up. Right, that should do. Something like that for me. And that side is basically done, isn't it?
Do you know what?
I think that side's on. That side's definitely on.
What about your leaf bulb on it again?
I think that side's on, you know. That side's on. Nip this one up.
See if you can find another generator.
Yeah.
Right, that's good to go, lads. Don't have to worry about that. That's just any escaping air or fluids.
Yeah, just leave it and we'll do that later.
We should be good to fire up.
Well,
Yeah.
Put the tank on, will we?
Yeah, that's easy. That's the.
It's only one thing now.
Put the battery back in the boat.
Should we go battery first?
Yeah. Oh, I've got a screwdriver here. Yeah, it's an hammer here.
Been recording for half an hour.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's alright. I'll cut loads of it. And honestly, it's really good for people to see real-time stuff because they think it takes 30 seconds when you film it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And actually showing them that the airbox takes an hour to really put on is quite important. Especially when they come and try and buy a bike off me and knock off 250 quid because it's got weathering. It's 25 years old.
Yeah, what do they want? Do you know what I mean?
Do you know what piece it was? Let me show you. It was that piece there. I've painted it black. That had a bit of rust on it, weathering. The
He
only
wants 250 quid off it?
yeah, 250 knocked off.
I mean, you laughed at him.
I said bye.
Right, should we put choke?
No,
Oh,
no,
we've got to
no.
put fuel.
Yeah, let's put fuel on. Rocket fuel.
Edit me out of this video.
Have you got we've got the bolts in there, haven't we?
Right, just
Fine,
put
no,
just
no.
cover it. Just
The
cover it a
airbox-
second.
The airbox bolts are in here. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I need grips. I need grips.
Well, we're just going to start it and then we put the tank on properly, yeah?
Yeah.
Or you're just going to go for it?
Yeah, I'll be fine, I reckon. Oh yeah, no, not don't hold the tank down.
Which you won't be able to get to.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you've still got these two bolts for your airbox as well.
Oh, okay, yeah, lovely, thank you very much.
They're not going to line up.
Yeah, I think they are.
It's on at a weird angle, isn't it? Right, hang on, we need to switch the fuel on 1 second. Let's get this.
That's it.
Right, what way is on? There you go.
Ready?
So we should be good to go. Tank on where it should be.
Roughly. That's
Put that
choke.
choke.
No, don't use any revs because it's running that. Let's make sure the fuel is actually. Because look, see the angle of the filter? Yeah, see there was none in there. Right, fire that, gone.
Shall I turn the choke off?
Yeah. I really think that fuel. I really think it's the fuel. Because it ran better than that, didn't it? I mean, we can easily check. We can
Let's say cut that off. and stick to
whip this back off and go back to the other system with the airbox on, can't we? Right, there you go. That's the one. Got it? Yeah, if we go back to that system.
I suppose it's probably it's already fuel in it now, though, isn't it?
Yeah, but we can burn that through. We can
Yeah.
burn that through right now, in fact. Just it's trying to counter that high octane, isn't it? It's trying to,
Yeah, oh.
it's trying to work out how much air it needs, how much. It's just no amount of air is going to equal that octane. Is my fault.
What if I empty it? What if I empty that fuel in there into the jerry can, and then I go and fill the jerry can up?
The jerry can has some in it, I think, but we could do something. I'll tell you what. Let's do this system anyway, just to see. It leaked quite a bit last time, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, let's go back to the red just to stop any silly spillage. We'll know by the way it revs and by the way it idles. Yeah, and it's not even warm, so it's that fuel's
Add it.
yeah.
Too much.
Fuels at it.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Let's get it warm anyway. Where's the idle on here? Is it?
It's underneath.
Is it?
Yeah.
Saw it. That's it. Clockwise should be right. No. Hang on.
Right. Clockwise.
Yeah. Are you going right?
I'm doing it. No, hang on. I'm doing it upside down.
Yeah. Wrong way. But it automatically sounds better right fuel. And it's not even warm yet. Give it a couple of minutes to warm up.
Well, it's got full.
Yeah, exactly.
If I empty that,
Oh, you have another can. Is that empty? Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
and then I can fill that off, I'll fill your one, fill your one up.
Oh, there you go. That's the jet fuel. Perfect. We'll leave it a minute, let it warm up. Yeah, perfect. Sounds nice. Right, let's do that. There you go.
I mean, I don't know.
Spot on.
Bill, we wouldn't have got there, would we?
No.
We didn't know.
I've gone over the top,
you,
thinking I'm doing good.
Use the flathead to undo it, and then I'll hold this up.
That's right, yeah, and just it'll drain pretty much itself, won't it? Have you got a flathead? Yeah.
There's one around.
There you go. Right.
Thank you.
Get in there, get in there.
Get in
What you want to do is, if it will sit, just sit it there. It's going to be a good 15 minutes, that one.
Do you want to chock
I've
up
got to
that?
lift it.
Do you want to chock it on something first? You know, stand
So just very briefly, the fuel in this tank is high octane plus a octane riser, which is a Rex. So it's basically jet fuel, and the bike didn't like it. So we're draining that out, going back to normal unleaded. The bike should run and ride exactly as it's meant to. So we're draining that out. We're going to buy some fresh fuel, and this bike should be ready to go. It wasn't a real one.
Bring out the apprentice. Mrs. said no.
Could use the figure. Oh.
He's the thicker roast.
They used the finished one.
Oh, that ain't the thick. That's the
No,
new
that's
one.
the thin one, yeah.
Yeah, chat us out. I'll stick another one in it. We'll have two. Thank you.
Ain't gonna. It's a tool. We spent a lot of time on it.
Yeah. It's actually a very clean bike.
Yeah, we cleaned it. We cleaned it, we took it apart, we put it all back together again, and then it as I said, it just the car. We thought it was just the carburetor, which it was. Well, I hope it was.
So we've cleaned the carbs, changed the fuel, got it up and running. The seat isn't here, so at the moment we're running it without the seat, but we're test riding it. All we've done is a good carb clean, nice fuel lines, and cleaned everything out, and this will be its first run on good gas with clean carbs. That is a squeaky back brake.
Yeah.
It's flowing alright.
Yeah.
It's 2-cylinder, isn't it? It's always going to be a bit lumpy.
Yeah.
Oh, that brake's horrible. I think it needs new pads.
Yeah.
It's still going to have a little bit of the octane, you know, a tiny bit higher, so once we run that through, that sounds exactly like a 2-cylinder should.
You have to give it some welling.
Yeah, it's a little engine, isn't it? Little 2-cylinder engine. It seems like it's going right up the rev range. I think it will now be stretching its legs,
Yeah.
getting back in track. Everything's kind of tightening up.
Working its way through the master then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's still slightly high octane.
He never seems to aim in. What I seem to do is I aim it in like first gear and let it scream. But you don't do that.
I guess he knows that he's driving it. We don't know. It might not feel so good. It might feel a bit more sketchy than we think, looking at it.
Any good?
So we're doing a second test run this time round. First time it started itself off fuel. We think we ran the fuel lines wrongly because it's just a flowing system. So we're going to try the same route again. It seems alright, but it seemed alright last time for a minute.
The clues in it, aren't
Yeah.
It's hard to tell if a 2-cylinder's running alright because it always sounds like crap. It seems better, doesn't it? Do a couple more because last time it was right for one, wasn't it? It sounds much better.
Yeah. Doesn't seem to be screaming though. I don't know. You think he hold it in gear and get it blasted out?
Yeah, he needs to. Yeah, in seconds.
Yeah.
Tell him when he comes back. That's running well. That's running nice.
That's better, isn't it?
And it's scary. That bike's got to take him to Scotland, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's scary, isn't it? What have you got? You got one?
Yeah, I've got a
Not a
diversion.
Yeah. Oh yeah, 600 chain drive.
Yeah.
Oh, that back brake. You know that tank probably has an in-tank fuel filter.
Yeah,
It probably has a stem.
Yeah, it's got a stem.
So I wouldn't worry too much about putting an inline.
Yeah, because the tank was quite rusty when we had it. So, you know, because we were only doing one trip, I jet washed it.
Yeah.
Cleaned it all out.
I reckon that's about the best that bike's ever going to run. He should get on. He went into second straight away.
It's better, isn't it? It's only second.
I think that's running well.
I think it's
I
probably
thought
the
that
best.
spat out a load of liquid then, and I realised that was your coke that sloshed out.
What was it?
I thought it was your coke that sloshed out.
I wondered what it was.
I thought, fuck, it's just spat fuel everywhere.
It came out the exhaust, didn't it? Sadly, that's a normal CV500 two-cylinder. That is it. That's what you get. We could balance the carbs. He's saying, rev it.
They are going to think it's stolen now.
There's,
He loves it.
there's still a bit of high octane in there. I think that's a high flow air filter in there. So really we should have upjetted it today.
It's a lot more responsive.
But that is a CB500. That is what? It's two-cylinder, it's lumpy, it's bumpy.
A lot more confident.
Yeah, he's just going for it, isn't he?
He's a lot more confident. Is this these?
How long's he been riding?
Yeah, he's here.
How long's he been riding that? 100 years?
Yeah, dinosaur. I mean, he's a dinosaur.
Yeah, I only got my licence 18 months ago.
Oh, did ya?
That's my first bike.
Oh, really?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So you did the hard, you did the old, oh, you did the same as me, the mod 1, mod 2.
No,
No?
only my licence is on.
Oh. Bit of backfire there, eh? Right, one last run on this GS. Yeah, it does.
It didn't squeak like that when I drove it, did it?
Yeah, I think it did.
It did.
Rear brake?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Using it.
Sounds an awful lot better.
Yeah, it does.
That's the basic sound.
Yeah.
It didn't cut out, did it?
Just got that with the,
What? I bet he's found the year bit on the engine. Yeah.
Yeah, you right?
Right. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, the whole way. Got it? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Right, where's best? Here?
Yeah, I'll use one here.
This is the light bit. On 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh, what are we on the front?
No, we're hooked onto the
Oh, back a bit. Oh. And then up. There it is. Okay.
let's just lean it to one side,
Yeah.
lean it over that way. That's it, now I think we're good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can strap it.
Yeah.
Phil, what if I strap it from here to that one?
Yeah.
So it's the same day. We just finished on the CB500. I think it ran much better towards the end. I don't think the guys did a bad job on it. I think they were running the wrong fuel because they used high octane and then added the octane booster, which is the Red X, and the bike just wouldn't like that. And it needed a bit of a carb clean, it needed a bit of a carb balance. The spark plugs were a bit hot, they needed a bit of cleaning. But everything else the guys had done to the bike was brilliant. The bike looked, you know, very shiny, it looked very nice, it looked very clean, the brakes were good. So it was just a bit of fine tuning really, and I think that went really well. While we were working on their bike, some young lady was pushing this bike up the road, and she pushed it quite far, and basically this bike was stolen somehow. Now I say somehow because the keys are here and the keys are in the ignition, and it, you know, technically it's kind of working. So I think they pushed it away somehow, and they pushed it quite far. They've done a fair amount of damage to this bike, and she asked me just to get it started for her, but actually it needs a good service and it needs some bits and pieces done. So I'll do a bit of a video on this project. The gear lever's bent to hell there. I will try and bend that back, but I wouldn't be surprised if that snaps. So I'd maybe order a new one if needed. I don't know what happened here. The indicators were all gone. I might chuck a couple of them on. But the main thing, the exhaust is hanging off loose. And it's very rusty, so I'm going to de-rust the exhaust, bolt it all back up properly, and maybe put a coat of black on it.